Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel over here at Broke Boy Gaming. And today we're going to be discussing the train wreck of what happened at the Game Awards.
That's your opinion. That's your
That's
opinion.
a fact. Today
That
I
is
have Devin, Jared, Matt, and Seth with me today. How's everyone been?
Doing all right. Yeah.
Wasn't really that bad, but it's all
Yeah,
good.
wasn't
I
that
woke up
bad?
I woke up like about 2 hours ago. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Interesting. But yeah, as I said, we're going to be covering all the news, reviews, and discussions that happened at the Game Awards, which
ain't no reviews.
whatever. Well, we're reviewing what happened.
Got team.
Facts. True, got them. All right.
So yeah, so I guess it was. So everyone's just what was everyone's first impression?
okay, I'm gonna go first and give my impressions.
all right.
There were three things I really did enjoy:
Mhm.
Mortal Kombat and 11.
Well, okay, that's
Those are that's really fine points in the award show that I thought
you
they did
enjoyed-
really well.
you enjoyed 3 words.
Mortal
No,
Kombat.
three things.
I mean,
Three things.
Jared, Mortal 1, Combat 2,
you know what?
11, 3.
I-
What are you
I'm-
fucking? Come on,
you know,
Jared.
I stand here corrected, guys. I've been wrong this whole time.
No, but in all honesty, I thought this Game Awards was much better than last year's.
Yeah.
In terms of just the presentation in itself, and like probably also too the games that came out this year were pretty fantastic in general. At least for like the newer ones, and the ongoing ones were still kind of whatever, like Siege and Overwatch and such. Also too, this year they released a lot of game announcements. Like I said, Mortal Kombat, Crash Racing
Mhm.
is getting a remaster. They released Joker from Persona 5 as the first DLC character for Smash, and then there's that Far Cry game,
yeah.
and then there's the Obsidian game. So it's like compared to last year, this was a lot of announcements.
We got about 28 announcements this year.
It was
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Quite a lot.
there was a lot of announcements. It felt like it was just 4 hours was way too long. Like they could have honestly cut out half of those nominees of what they did, and
I mean, no one made you watch for the whole
One of-
time.
one of-
I mean,
one
yeah,
of the
but everyone
crit-
wanted to stick around to see what the game of the year was, and they clearly did that on purpose to keep people watching, and the fact that Smash came out at midnight.
I feel like one of the greatest critiques that I had for it okay, sometimes is enjoyable was ultimately unnecessary entirely were the musical numbers. Like okay,
Those are all ass.
yeah, they were ass, but I like the Red Dead Redemption live performance, but because it's ass because it just shouldn't be there. We don't want musical numbers at a Game Awards.
Yeah.
It's games. I understand that okay, it can be enjoyable music, but it's a Game Awards. It's not the music awards. We don't.
Yeah, like it's
we
an
don't
awards
really-
event. Just
I
get
have-
in, get out.
That's really just stalling time. Like you don't need to do that. It's just
Like,
especially
I
the
understand
first,
they were trying to.
the Devil May Cry 5 one was, oh my god, that was garbage. I was literally about to just get up, but I was gonna be like, all right, bro, I'm just gonna go watch a summary of the video because I'm not gonna sit through this. I sat through it anyways, though.
The only good one, honestly, was
it's
the
weird.
Smash one because it sounded really well live, like when they did it towards the end.
Now, in terms of it being live, though, that's another thing. Like, I swear, half of the people up there were faking playing their instruments. The guitarist on the right, I swear he was fake. Because they did a zoom in on him. It was like his guitar riffs weren't matching up with any of the guitar riffs within the
just too
music
much
of the
going
Smash
on
thing.
at
It
once.
didn't like it just wasn't adding up.
I have a feeling
Like,
for the purpose of the show, I guess that makes sense. Like if you're there, I guess then
They should got 21 Savage up on stage.
they should.
for Mortal Kombat,
Man,
oh my god.
man. A lot of people have been shitting on 21 Savage for being in that trailer. I was hype as fuck hearing 21 Savage in that trailer.
I
It
That's
was
just
different.
hype.
It was new.
I was explaining like before that it was basically like having an advanced version of a VMA, those anime music videos that you see.
Like the AMVs where they play like fucking like Papa Roach and XXX and all that shit in the background. People love that shit, but put in Mortal Kombat, it's like, oh, this is not the soundtrack I want.
I thought it was phenomenal.
Fucking
It
dope.
fit in perfectly. Like
I was about to kick myself.
when I was your age, I was whipping my own ass.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, it was. I mean, a lot. I know a lot of people tuned in for the announcements. That's mainly why people watch it, and everyone just wanted to know what the game of the year was. Like, I didn't care about the best esports moment.
Yeah.
I didn't care about the best esports player. Definitely didn't care about content creator,
I did notice
quote
that 'cause,
unquote content creator.
Sonic
Let me
Fox
guess,
got the
Ninja.
best esports player, right?
Yeah. Now
His thing
yeah,
was
yeah, he
really
did. Now,
weird. His
in
speech
terms
is
of
strange.
that, his speech. I find it weird that people try to make a political platform out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
This is just kind of kind of weird. I mean, he ended on like a basically a note that's simply not true. Concerning gay people, furries, and black people, and then he was like basically everything a Republican hates. So I was like, bro, you don't have to do that. Like, that's
Yeah,
political
he was
talk.
just like, by the way, I'm like
That doesn't-
super
that's
gay,
not-
and then
that's,
started
like-
laughing about it. I'm like, that has nothing.
like-
What does that have
I'm
to
like-
do with you winning?
I mean,
it was the
Like,
speech at first was nice.
so
and
it's
then-
it's okay to do that, but like I don't have a problem with him announcing that stuff. But if you ended on a bad note by dissing somebody at the end, I don't really think that's very appropriate. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he's won consecutive years.
Well, apparently,
before.
like he was kind of acting like Democrats can't be racist, which is not true.
Okay, but yeah, but so I was just bringing that up. I wasn't trying to make
Right.
this a
No, I
political
know, I
thing.
know.
I was just saying that
That was
for
just a
video
little
games
detour.
that we have to discuss video games when video games are, and celebrate them. And
Yeah,
we
that
should
is
try to
true.
leave politics out of everything.
Pushing
So then-
politics.
so then
I would
after
like,
that,
unless you're gonna continue, Jared, I wanted to add
moving
something.
on. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Ultimate Alliance 3,
Oh,
Switch exclusive. Why?
That's weird.
Get
Yeah,
fucked.
I typed in here. I was like, it was insane. Also, so you guys know how my my laptop is a 4K like display, right?
Right.
So the Ultimate Alliance 3 looked really bad. Like, oh my god.
It looked very choppy. I mean,
That
it's
was-
probably
it-
still
but
in
no,
early
yeah,
stages,
no,
but-
I'm not even talking about the chop. I'm not even talking about frames. I'm talking about the actual quality of everything in there. The anti-aliasing was so bad. Oh my god! Like,
It looks like a Telltale game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like a Telltale.
like-
no, it doesn't.
See, the thing is, like, people could probably make an argument like, "Oh, it's for the Switch. It's supposed to be like in that style and shit." But like, if you look at Ultimate Alliance 2 compared to the first one, like
Yeah.
even during those times, like there was pretty significant graphical changes to compared to the first game. Even between like the first game when it was on like pre 360 PS3 generation Ultimate Alliance, like on the PS2 compared to the 360 versions, even then the graphics were like upgraded very well. I'm not entirely too sure who was on the development team in the first two games. I know that was it Team Ninja is doing this one.
Mm.
And to my knowledge, hold on, let me look something up real quick. So I don't necessarily.
Was it Activision? Do you think?
I think it was.
Team,
I
Team
wanna
Ninja,
say.
Team Ninja's behind the Dead or Alive series.
Huh.
Okay.
And like, if you played any of the Dead or Alive games, it's like, I mean, their graphics are pretty well done. So like, I don't understand what the what the move was behind here, but in terms of their graphics, and you can't really say like, oh, it's because of the Switch's hardware. I mean, you could, but at the same time, they did put like Doom, and they're gonna put Mortal Kombat on the Switch. So like, what's the truth here? Why is this a Switch exclusive? When it could have
I
been
find it also
much
very-
better off on other consoles.
It's also
Yeah,
very
go ahead.
strange that the third title in a like major series that was defining for a lot of kids growing up is like an
Mhm.
exclusive. Like, that's just weird.
Literally, like
For the
every single
Switch.
Nintendo person I saw on Twitter, they were like acting like the Switch like won the console wars or something. I was like, I mean, it's
What,
cool.
you mean a console that's built off of ports is winning the
Oh.
console war? Oh hell no.
You mean when Reggie, Phil, and Sean were on stage, and
Reggie?
Reggie and whatever, and Reggie and Sean looked really, really pissed off, and Sean was just
Sean
really,
Layden did not want to be up there whatsoever.
Yeah, he didn't want. Yeah, and then Phil was all happy and
Didn't
shit,
smile
you know,
once.
'cause- Yeah, it was really bad. It was like weird. It was like you could tell the other two dudes are hella uncomfortable.
Well, Phil's always
Like-
smiling. You know, he's
That's
well,
just
he is-
Phil
he is- he
Spencer,
is-
man.
and so
He-
is
he
Reggie.
has-
Honestly, yeah.
Phil has dimples though. He could be hella depressed. He'll still look like he's happy.
This digression.
Well, no, because that was
It was a nice
relevant.
moment though. You know, they all came on stage, but like I seriously thought they were gonna like drop some like super awesome news. Like freaking Mario Maker or like
No.
Smash is coming to
No,
the
no,
PlayStation.
they
and
just
Xbox.
they came on stage to solidify that the console there's not really a console war, even though it's what people call it, but it's just to solidify that everybody's gaming trying to work together. Although according to Sean's face, it looked like they were not trying to work together.
Sony is the communism of the gaming.
Oh yeah, I wrote Phil Spencer on stage with Nintendo Hawaii and ironically capitalist Sony. Sony and PlayStation look sad.
Capitalist Sony.
I said ironic.
Soviet Sony.
And I said
Soviet
Sony.
Sony.
Sony's about to cry / rage, and then I said the dude has moist tear ducts. Yeah, his dude. If you,
Very
there is
detailed.
no, we have a screenshot of it. It's like he looks
I'll
like
put it.
he's really pissed off.
I'll
It's
put it
really,
up in the video.
But yeah, so
this
before that
podcast.
happened, we had 4 announcements. We had this weird Sayonara Wild Hearts game that was like just a weird. It looked like a DDR game that for some reason had blackjack cards in it, but like it wasn't a card game. I was just really confused. It was a bunch of purple. It was just off-putting. We had this game from Typhon Studios called Journey to the Savage Planet.
There were so many random announcements. It was
Well,
just
yeah,
like,
but so this actually looks interesting. I think it's gonna be an RPG. I think because it says it's not survival and it's not battle royale. It's an adventure game. That you just shoot a person into space, hoping for them to find another planet for humans. It looked kind of like it could be fun, like have a funny undertone to it. There's a lot of games that take place in outer space coming up that were announced here.
yeah. I don't know. It was just for me.
Yeah,
I'm trying
there was
to
one
figure
by
out what
there was
else
the one by Obsidian Entertainment too, but we'll get to that later. And then we had we had a whole lot of really artsy games had the same art style. Did any of you notice that?
I mean, you mean like
Like,
half of the
always-
games that are indie games? Yeah.
No, not even. They're mostly like by Epic or affiliated. Like they're always look kind of
Epic's
like
taking
clip art.
over, man. They had that new
Yeah.
Fortnite-esque game, Dauntless, I think it's called. Looks pretty interesting. It looks like Monster Hunter crosses with like Fortnite, and I was like, huh. I'd probably play it, to be honest.
Wait.
But I don't
Looks
know.
like ass.
Speaking of ass, no.
Can we talk about how bad that Ancestors game looked?
Yeah, that was
that's-
very odd.
Yeah.
What was that?
That Frenchie was like, "Here, I have a new game. It's been 10 years. It's going to be great."
Yeah.
And ass monkeys crawling around.
True. It was just weird. The animation looked unnatural.
It looked like a Bible game.
Yeah, basic kind of.
Just so bad.
So we got that new Fallout 76 game, Outer Worlds, coming
No,
out.
that's not. Shut up. That's not Fallout 76. Like,
it practically is.
It's
but-
New Man's
I'm
Fallout.
gonna,
New man's
so
Fallout.
that game that we're talking about with the Patrice Desailly, that's what the dude's name is. He got fired from Ubisoft, from the Assassin's Creed team because they were like, "Yeah, bro, we're gonna milk this." He was like, "Bro, I just want you to make a 5-game series." And they're like, "No, we're gonna make 10." And he was like, "Bro, no, that's not what I wrote." And they're like, "Okay, well, goodbye." So then he's been like on the brink of shit. Now he comes back with this game and it's ass. He's basically because his whole story was stolen from him and he can't use it basically. So he's just like, "All right, what do I do?" So then he comes out with this shit, Ancestors, which I mean, it could be good. It would be interesting from an educational standpoint. But I don't really think there's gonna be much like many things to do.
He's
many
French. He
things
should have
to do.
surrendered.
To play. So we have a Far Cry New Dawn, which originally I thought was a Far Cry 5 DLC, but it's not. It's a direct sequel to Far Cry 5.
And they spoiled the ending of Far Cry 5 at the Game
exactly.
Awards.
Yeah, which is well, that's one of the endings, right? So that's a good thing to know. Just to it's still a spoiler, but not as bad as it could have been. And then we have this game called Hades, which is from the same people that make Bastion. And it's just a top-down game from Epic. It's basically an action game. I'm not really that interested in it, but from what I have heard, these games have a whole lot of story elements that people really appreciate.
Wait, what game
Um,
again?
It's called Hades.
Oh,
like
yeah. Sorry. I actually kind of
you play as the son of Hades, and you have to escape Hades.
not
which
gonna
is-
lie. I kind of
so
what?
You
No,
like
I
top
kind
down
of spaced
games like
out there
that?
for a second.
Good.
I was like, wait, yeah,
We also have the Warframe is coming to the Switch. I
it's
didn't
already
know if
out
that
for the
was an
Switch. It's been,
announcement. Oh, it is.
yeah.
So why did they? Okay, that was weird.
They were probably
Shadow-
just, marketing it.
Shadow the Tomb Raider also has a free trial now. So That's great.
And we got Iron Man the
we have
game.
we have
Iron
new
Man the
we,
game.
we have new news on Anthem. It's everybody thought it was going to be a science fiction game, but it's not. It's basically Iron Man but fantasy setting, which is interesting.
Iron Man the game is gonna be sweet, guys. Very
Shut up.
excited. It is.
You know,
Basically Iron Man.
yeah. Do you remember when they announced and
Tony Starks
it was
flying
like
around.
the really big, like bulky dude? He looked like he was in Hulkbuster armor. He shoots this little pellet. We were like, yo, what is that gonna do? And then
That
it
thing
like
exploded.
it like exploded. We were like, oh,
It's crazy.
yeah, it was great.
And Crash Team Racing, it's actually that got well, it was well, a few developers got like these like fuzzy orange dice like a few days before the Game Awards, and people were speculating it's Crash Team Racing, which is true. You actually have it wrong in the notes, but it's whatever. Because they released it's coming out. It's coming out. It's coming out on June 21st, but
that's what
coming
it
out
said.
for No, I'm saying, but
It's
not
only on PS4.
No, it's coming out for Switch and Xbox as well.
Oh yeah, I said first on PS4.
It's not, but they're not doing that for this.
Oh,
game.
not anymore.
No,
All right.
I saw another trailer where it showed it's all coming out on the same day. I think Sony just has like the marketing rights for it.
All
I hate how everyone tries to copy Garfield.
So hopefully their marketing rights don't screw it over like how Red Dead Redemption 2 played better on Xbox One.
Well, I don't know, man. I don't think Crash needs to come to the Switch. They already have Mario Kart. What more do you
I don't
need?
know. Well, you know what? It'll
Maybe you want a different kart racing game. Maybe
Yeah.
people are sick of Mario Kart.
maybe
It's
yeah.
nothing better than Mario. Do you
it's
guys
after
think
Crash-
this can get as big as Mario Kart? You think it actually
Possibly.
No.
rival Mario Kart at some?
I mean, I don't know because even in
Too
the past, it didn't rival Mario Kart. Like
it was still.
it was
a
it's
fun game
considered-
though. I
it's
played the crap
considered
out of
an
that.
alternative to Mario Kart.
Yeah,
right?
I mean it was Sony's Mario Kart
So
essentially.
yeah,
so
but, like everybody knows it's Mario
because
Kart.
Sony didn't have like a set. Well, before Crash Bandicoot, Sony didn't really have like a set mascot.
Yeah.
So,
Um,
but yeah, it was all right.
and-
I'll probably pick it up.
And we have Christopher Judge's outfit, and his hair and outfit is what I typed. I was like, bro,
His voice is just like
this dude,
so captivating.
With the voice of Kratos, you can do whatever you want.
yeah. He was
Except when
Him and the kid that
Except
played
when
the
best
trash.
voice acting.
Yeah, he should.
Stupid
Yeah.
voice.
So
He
I
should've
also have a
won.
note
He
here
should've
about
won.
he should have won. I had a note about like it was Arthur Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan versus Christopher Judge as Kratos. So like, why do you guys think Arthur won versus Kratos?
Well, I mean,
Because it's Red Dead.
yeah. I mean, I played
Yeah.
through the game. Like he did a great job, but it was like just
It's like-
basic Western.
like-
Like
yeah,
Kratos, I would say, is one of the most defining characters in
it's
all.
so
of
much more
gaming.
iconic.
I think it's because he was new. They've
Plus,
had Kratos for years.
But this
Uh,
is a new voice actor. I mean, yeah, I can
plus
see that.
Kratos, like in this game compared to like the previous games where it's like I'm gonna kill all the gods, because he had the kid and because he's like in a different world and shit. Like there's a lot more to him than just being an angry ass dude killing
Yeah,
shit.
it wasn't angry. He was like,
Like there was
He was very humble. Well, he tried to bury his past.
it's kind of like what's the dude's name? It's kind of like Clint Eastwood in that one movie where they bring him out of retirement.
The Mule. That new movie, The Mule.
It's one of the newer
Gran Torino?
movies. No,
Oh.
it's one of the newer Western movies with Clint Eastwood. I don't remember which one.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, that's what it's like. Like he used to be all this bad dude, and some shit goes down, and he has to move on.
Yeah, no, yeah. Roger Clark did a great job as Arthur. I thought it was fine. It was just
what I found interesting was that both
I wasn't
of
like,
them,
oh, who is this? Like I was like, oh yeah, it's Arthur. It's Arthur Morgan. That's
what was
it.
interesting about both of their voices is that both of their regular voices are also their characters' voices,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which
Christopher
a lot of
Judge
voice
is
actors
killing it,
aren't
man.
like that. Yeah, so
Like just listening
his
to Kratos
voice
like
is
tell
so
stories in the
unique.
game, it was just funny. Like this one guy on Twitter, he's like, oh, he's like, why would Christopher Judge win? He's like, his voice is so one note. I'm like, yeah, let's just give it to a guy who does a Western impression of like a cowboy. Anyone can do that. Like,
Uh,
but I mean, Kratos
Okay.
is more captivating. So I don't know, more iconic and way more memes.
And
I
then
like
we
it.
have this new game from Obsidian that was like teased that is not
Fallout
in outer space.
76.5, everybody.
It's not 76. It's not even going to be multiplayer. It's going to be a
Bet.
single player game with like
No Man's Fallout effect.
Yeah.
it's
No Man's Fallout.
it's by Obsidian. It looks interesting, although I feel like what was shown I should not be the final graphics that they choose to have in the game.
I'm not gonna
I
lie,
feel
the
like they
visuals
could
kinda
advance it a lot. Yeah, the
little wacky.
visuals were a little
Little PS2.
little that's a little
Heaven.
strong, but yeah, sure.
It's PS2 port to the PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just port everything to
Yeah.
the Switch and be done with it. I'm just kidding.
yeah. But so I feel like that's gonna be interesting because it's basically like
I think this game is Obsidian's last game, well, third party, like it's coming out on all platforms before it goes over to Microsoft, because Microsoft did buy Obsidian.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is like their last game that's coming out for all platforms, and then moving forward, it'll be
I think it'll be interesting. It'll be like Starfield before Starfield, which is funny.
it'll be like
Because,
Fallout.
like,
It'll be what Fallout 76 should have been.
It will be.
I mean, if it doesn't have multiplayer,
it'll
then
be
it
a
won't.
different game entirely. That's why I don't really hold up with that analysis ever.
So Fallout
Yeah,
76.
no,
I'm
no,
just joking.
okay, but you know what? One day you're gonna wake up and
Yeah.
I'm gonna be gone.
Okay. What? What are you, my mom?
I feel like I just watched an Avengers trailer. It's so somber now.
Yeah, we had the Russo brothers join us on stage. I seriously
Yeah,
thought
they
that
didn't
they were
really
gonna.
announce. They didn't announce anything.
They
were just like,
didn't
"Yeah, we're
announce
here."
anything.
They're just like, yeah, we're here. And then they had in the morning.
They
what, it
read
was
one
the
of the. They did one of
Endgame
the
trailer, right?
nominees, and I forgot which one it was. But yeah,
They
it
had
was,
an awful joke.
they look tired, man. They're like, yeah, we all know.
They always look
why you
tired.
think we're here? They're like,
I
yeah,
think
we're not here for that.
didn't they announce like the best like ongoing game or something? The Russo brothers.
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I think
but
that's
then
what it was.
One of those like looking at the thing, he was like, Fortnite.
Literally,
He is so
He
Fortnite.
looked
looked-
like he was pissed
just
about the
disappointed.
Fortnite just like, ugh. I mean, yeah,
Very-
yeah, it won best ongoing game. It was oozing everywhere. Every like for the content creator, like every single one of those quote unquote content creators, they're all Fortnite streamers. All of them.
Well, you know what? See, I understand why. It's because Fortnite has a massive traction with people that are way younger than us, and a lot of just most of their player base were
My
younger
roommates
people.
are
So I
trying
could
so
see
hard to
that
get
why
into play.
Sawyer- No, tell them they're from 7th grade and that you're beyond them.
They play it a lot though. I mean, I
My
understand
my
why it's
cousin
so
actually
popular.
just got a Fortnite encyclopedia for
And
the
how-
holidays, and I
how old
about
is he, Matt?
cried.
How old
Wait,
is
what
he, Matt?
happened? What happened, man?
He's like 12 years old.
Damn,
He's
bro.
12 years
It's a,
old.
it's a freaking encyclopedia on how to play
Smack.
better in different strategies and
Damn.
about
How are you gonna get?
May he rest in
No
peace.
lie, I kind of miss.
And may
Stretch,
he
guys.
rest in peace.
Bro,
Then
he's
again.
gonna have to buy that encyclopedia like 50,000 times as they keep updating the game. Congratulations, he played
It's
himself.
called the internet, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, who has encyclopedias anymore? What?
Who has
This is
strategy
the
guides?
80s.
I know I just said I miss strategy guides. I kind of do. Only for like RPGs though.
Okay, but
Um,
a strategy guide for Fortnite?
Yeah,
It's not
that
like it's a
is- yeah,
single
it's
player
weird.
game where you
True.
can look up all the
Well,
side quests
technically,
and whatnot.
technically, the game Fortnite itself
There's nothing in a strategy guide that
is
you can't
single
get online.
player, but yeah, the battle royale that's kind of weird. I don't know. It is what it is. But the-
we have this interesting indie game.
Dauntless
Oh,
game
what?
kind of reminds me of.
Oh, yeah, no,
Fortnite.
Because it is.
Dauntless has been out though, but I was unaware of it.
Oh, was it
entirely.
out? It's been.
Yeah, it's been out. They announced the Frostfall DLC. That's what this is. It's a DLC for the game that's been out. And I'm
Because
like,
they
I'm
come
just
and say
all
world
over
premiere. I'm like,
confused.
oh, a new game.
Yeah, no, it's the world premiere of their Frostfall DLC.
I might have to check that out.
So I
don't
was, like,
know.
really-
Maybe.
I was really confused because they were like, yeah, we have this Frostfall DLC. I was confused as whether it's been out or not. I haven't really like double checked this because it was very misleading. And then after that, we had this game called The Last Campfire, which is like a red and blue plush doll game looking thing. It's with gondolas. Like I wasn't sure what the base of the game was, but I'm pretty sure it's
It looks
similar.
like Journey.
It looks like it's on the lines of between being Ori and the Blind Forest and Journey, like that type of thing. Like because I'm pretty sure there's no dialogue or anything in it, which is like Ori and the Blind
Well,
Forest. and
Ori and
Journey.
the Blind Forest is dope.
It is.
Yeah,
Great
and
game,
so
great
so
game.
the game, from what I can tell, it looks like you're either left behind by some people or you're following other people that are sprites in the game. It looks like it could be a side scroll puzzle game, but also couldn't be. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those side scroll games where like there are little cutscenes where the camera turns a little bit. I feel like this would be like Matt's game. Like this is
Hey.
yeah. Like I feel like because Matt, what was the one E3? You spent the whole night and you played that one game. Like
Was it
beginning to end.
Inside or something like that?
Was it? It was.
I can't
What
remember.
game was that,
Oh
Matt? It was-
shit! I think
was
it
in-
was Inside.
It was yeah, and you're like dude, this is phenomenal.
Inside is a great
Because it
game.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
But yeah, PUBG's coming to PS4, everybody. Let's talk about
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't announced here.
that.
Yeah.
it's coming to consoles in January. They're gonna they have a live test server for the Winter DLC right now for PC. But
And I think they're having you can get like Ellie's backpack as DLC and
Oh my
it's like
God.
Last of Us
weird.
DLC, like little things you can get, but it's not too big. I'm like, it's kind of cool, but it's like
It's fucking stupid.
we don't play PUBG, not anymore.
PUBG is so like weird when it tries to incorporate other IPs in their game. Like fucking when Thanos was for Fortnite, they
That was
incorporated.
funny. And John
uh,
Wick. I watched that movie the other day.
What was
Love
it?
it.
The Joker and Harley Quinn. Like,
Oh
Who
yeah,
wanted
that's
these
right. They
guys
did
in
add that
PUBG?
in the PUBG.
like what relevance does this have to anything culturally significant within this year?
Like it made sense for John Wick, and it definitely made sense for
for
Thanos.
Thanos, right?
Yeah.
But those two, like, there's like, oh
They
shit,
literally
what
just
you-
pulled two random
this
things
Joker-
out of a hat, and are like, okay, let's put
Yeah,
this in
pretty
PUBG. Let's
much.
go.
Just,
Like,
I just want
oh,
battle
you can
royales to
drive
just
the Forza
fucking die.
Horizon cards in PUBG now. It's like,
Uh,
And then we have this interesting game that I actually like. I thought it was really interesting when they announced it. It's called Atlas. It's
I
an
forgot what
open
that
world.
No
game
more
was.
pirate games. Get that shit
No,
out of
Oh
here.
yeah, I thought
it
this
is a
was
pirate game, but
DLC for Sea of
it looks
Thieves.
what?
No one wants
it's
pirate
totally
games.
I just
It was
thought it looked
Assassin's
interesting.
Creed. This is
it's
Assassin's
it's
Creed
an
game.
no, not at all. It's an open world survival pirate MMO. There's supposedly what intrigued me about it was supposedly you can have 40,000 concurrent players in the same environment, basically in the same exact server.
Next,
So
If they
I was
can
like,
get
so I was,
40,000
yeah. So I was like, so in my head, I was like, okay, that I was like, your servers are probably going to crash from that, but you can attempt to do that. Basically, just build your own armada territory. Basically, like imagine playing Civilization, but like you're the people that you send out, and not the leader.
And your dumb pirate who smells bad.
And there's different biomes, tropical
What?
polar deserts, wild animals, mythical and shit. It's just I think this would be a good game for people that like to explore a lot. But then again, it is an MMO. Usually, people buy MMOs or play them for like 5 hours and stop playing. So it's just interesting to see what will happen. Apparently, it's coming out on December 13th. But like,
actual game alert.
it's just weird.
Crackdown.
And then we
3.
have this weird Ashen game, right?
I've
looks
seen
like
that game before.
It
looks pretty
it's
cool.
been out. No, it looks like cartoony. It looks like generic cartoony Dark Souls. by
Epic
Epic.
Games is like literally took over the entire awards. Can we just talk about that for a second? Because like
no,
they did.
No. Ashen looks like Dark Souls, just like cartoony.
No, I know. I'm saying that, but I'm saying because
That's
it's
not
made
take-
by
that's-
Epic. But I'm
I mean,
saying
but that's
that
not
Epic
that's not
Games.
taking over. I'm saying this isn't an original idea. This is them cheating.
It's whatever. Who cares? It looks
Alright,
cool.
and
I'll
we-
probably
And then we have a Crackdown 3 release. date.
finally Crackdown 3. Well,
It's February 15.
hold it. Fingers
Will it ever
crossed.
come out?
I don't know. Let me phone up Terry Crews. I'll
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
us,
don't
our boy Terry.
I saw that. I was like, holy! I knew it was coming. I was just waiting for it. Like, I do want to buy it. I want to play it. I do.
It will be fun if it comes out.
Oh, absolutely. Because like I think they knew they were like, okay, if we release this game like when it was supposed to originally come out, it would have been god awful. So I'm glad that they're catching their mistakes. Like, yeah, it's been pushed off so long, but like a delayed game is better than a rush game. So
True, but a 2 delayed game is worse than a rushed game. Like what Shadow of the Colossus, right?
or Last Guardian, supposed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
supposed to come out for the PS3 and finally
Last
came
Guardian.
out.
I meant Last Guardian, a spiritual successor of Shadow of the Colossus, but yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I know what you meant. And then we had BioWare.
They just teases Dragon Age 4 with Mosaic, and so a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't understand why they had to do this." So what my defense was is like, okay, this is BioWare. They're known for literally just scrapping their extremely successful games like Jade Empire and Star Wars: Knights of the Old
We
Republic.
need another one of those.
They were just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna ditch these, even though they made us the most money we've ever made before. And I was like, what? So in my defense, I'm happy that they announced that they are working.
Yeah,
on this,
but
that it is
it's not
confirmed.
coming out for like another 3 years.
I don't care, dude. I just need to know that it is. Because
I just
of
need
your track
to
record.
know if Borderlands 3 is ever coming.
The answer
Seriously,
is
though.
no.
Oh,
No,
God.
it was rumored to be at the Game Awards, and there was nothing.
They
there.
They
I was like,
still
oh,
ain't
oh, well.
said shit.
Do you know how much grinding everybody has done here? Like,
And they,
in that game?
I still get updates for those golden keys.
Yeah, they're
On
still
Twitter?
active on their Twitter. Like, it's like, what are you
At
doing?
Well, that's
least-
because Borderlands 2 is still completely active.
Oh yeah, and Borderlands 1 is too, Matt. So is the pre-sequel. It's hilarious.
Wow.
But hey, let's make a
We don't
VR
need your
game.
stats
We're
here.
fucking
You can leave.
cunts.
boy, you can leave. And then, yeah, pathless. Even though you were on a path, I guess. I don't know.
So no, this one it actually looked like it could have been open world or not. It was like a ninja. It looked like a ninja game that could have been open world, but for some reason, somehow a eagle with a 6-foot wingspan can hold an entire human
Hey man,
in the air.
and
I was like,
Zubat
so I-
can
so I typed-
carry
so I typed in-
Squirtle in the Pokemon.
This isn't a Pokemon though.
I'm just
dude. This is
saying.
an eagle.
you know what I'm talking about though. Like Zubat's like carrying Squirtle in the intro. You're like, okay, what?
It'd be interesting if a Zubat was carrying a Blastoise. I'd be like,
But like
okay,
Zubat doesn't.
that's
It was literally just they just put a Zubat on top of a Squirtle. I was like, yeah, Zubat's carrying Squirtle. I'm like, what?
I don't know.
He doesn't have any hands. He's got those two little dimple legs.
Maybe it's a new poison water type. You don't know. Maybe
I
they
don't
have
know.
Pokemon Fusion now.
Let's talk about some interesting stuff though. Stranger Things 3 and Mortal Kombat. XL. No, not XL. Sorry,
All right, I'll see
11.
you guys in a half hour.
Yeah, that's XI. That's Mortal Kombat 11. What? Where's he? It won't be that long.
All right,
Uh,
Seth. We'll just talk about Mortal Kombat 11 really quick. And
Really
then-
quick.
This is
Seth.
Seth's department, so
I'm ascending to the astral plane.
It's up his alley.
yeah. So we had that. I thought it was pretty cool. 21 Savage. It was random, but it worked. Probably the best reveal of the Game Awards, honestly.
Oh hell yeah! Because
I
Ed
would-
Blue, he went up there and said, "All right, here's the best sports game." Oh boy, look at that! Someone messed up the video. It's
OG
not a
Scorpion.
sport game.
Yeah. And then Psychonauts too, as well. That was kind of cool, I guess.
Oh yeah,
And then the Devil May
yeah.
Cry.
looking forward into it.
Wait, so on Seth, who's the Frosty woman?
New character, no one knows,
Oh, lit. All right, lit. All right, cool.
Fighting
Alright.
games.
and it kind of implies too that they're like fucking up the time stream even more than they already have in the
Yeah.
past two games. So,
It's
all right,
fine.
I like
It's
that.
fine. No.
but that means more Mortal Kombat. So if Mortal Kombat includes like a multiverse in their games, that means there's literally no end to the games, which I'm very happy.
Especially what was it with Mortal Kombat 10? They created another one because they went back in time and changed it, right? So it's just like
Yeah.
crazy.
I just
Yeah.
want like I'm really
Literally,
just
Seth said this.
anticipating
This is all he
I-
wanted.
this is literally all I wanted. Like I was like, I just
I
want
don't-
something about the next Mortal Kombat, and that's it. I don't care about really anything else,
Me
and
neither.
I got that. And
he
And we
literally got what he
We
wanted.
got a release date.
they
April
Yeah,
have
it did,
a
April
release
23rd.
date for all versions, and this game is coming on the Switch.
Don't buy for the Switch.
I'm not gonna buy it for the Switch.
No, he's gonna buy for everything. You know
Really?
him.
I don't even have a PS4.
It's all right. You gonna buy it anyways just to have it.
Right. Hold on.
I mean, I bought my PS4
You guys
games
continue.
first before I had
Real
my
quick. Hold on.
before I had my PS4. But,
then we have,
yeah,
we have
so
Psychonauts
Psychonauts.
2. So these
Which-
graphics didn't look as updated. It looked weird. It looked
It
It
looked
was-
unbelievably bad.
It looked
Yeah.
very odd. It looked like they didn't. It looked like they were sculpting it in their program, and they just like got up for coffee, and they missed the due date, but they just had a
It
turn.
looks like they made the claymation and then it started melting and they had to like get it in real quick.
Yeah, it looks like wax claymation. Is that even a thing?
Yeah. It's like Wallace and Gromit.
'Cause it looks
No, that's
like-
yeah.
No. It looks like they made the claymation, but with wax. It's like bad.
I don't know. I don't have much to say about this game. So I mean,
don't know.
I'm kind of excited for Devil May Cry 5 though. A little bit.
Yeah, the demo.
if they
for
don't
Xbox
like
now, so I could play that. You can't.
okay. You know what?
If you don't skip this Fortnite section.
Yeah, I am skipping it. I'll just briefly we'll just have
Season
Santa
7 Fortnite is out.
We
There
have,
you
we
go.
have we have Santa in Fortnite, just gonna even more cancer, and we have Donald Mustard. I don't know how that's his
John
actual
Wick.
name, but it is.
Worst haircut I've ever seen.
Yeah. You know what? If you're balding that much, you might as well just shave. And then
And
and
then,
then
but
we have
I,
Rage 2, which is just
oh, you
weird.
killed my segue, man. I was gonna.
What segue? Do it again.
Fortnite
was-
makes us rage. Speaking of
I was
rage,
just. I was gonna be like, I have a question for everyone. Like,
All right, then do it. then.
No, it's too late now. It doesn't.
No,
matter.
we're gonna backtrack.
No.
Think about it.
Rage 2 comes out May 14th next year.
somehow not multiplayer. Very dumb.
And then we had Persona Joker from Persona Smash DLC. Did not
Yeah.
see that coming whatsoever, but it makes a lot of sense. Because Persona 5 is exclusive to PS4, which I thought it was kind of odd. But
I mean, but they're both
yeah,
both based in
it's cool.
Japan, so it's okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So yeah,
Oh,
and
okay.
yeah, I mean, we already knew about the Challenger packs, the fighter pack. It's one out of the 5
No.
DLC characters.
Man, I just want to see Geralt of Rivia in Smash.
Just waiting for the day that Goku can be in Smash. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I would like to see Sora in Smash. Honestly, I think he'd be.
I want to see Wreck-It Ralph in Smash.
Ooh, that's actually I could actually see
I
that.
can-
that's
yeah,
probably
I
the
can
most
actually see
likely
that
one,
too.
actually. That's probably the most likely one. Even you know what's
Oh,
weird?
man, give me
What-
Parappa the Rappa.
That Waluigi was not likely. They put a freaking plant in instead of Waluigi. I was
No,
like,
I'm pretty sure there's a reason why Sakurai didn't put him in the game. And
did it
it
have to
was-
do with legal reasons? It was legal
no,
reasons.
no, it wasn't legal reasons. It was something about he got like a parking ticket, and the guy who gave it to him looked like Waluigi, and I'm pretty sure that's the reason why he wasn't in the game.
Well, that's just racist against Italians.
It's whatever. Literally everyone's in Smash besides Waluigi.
Oh, why'd you put this? Come on, a game of the year, Knack 3, baby.
Because it is Knack 3 Game of the Year, everybody. No, but yeah, Game of the Year deserving, rightfully so. God of War.
It was God of War. What was interesting is
Fuck you,
that
Red Dead.
God of War only had one award over the course of the whole entire VGAs, and that was art direction, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
And basically everything else that was like slamming everything left and right was Red Dead Redemption 2 for all of the fields that it was for, which is kind of like weird.
I thought it was well deserving though. I was very excited. I was like, I swear, if Red Dead won, I was just gonna be like,
I was
that was
angry.
wrong. I was actually kind of sad that Spider-Man didn't win anything. I thought it was gonna win at least
It won.
one of.
It won.
It won
It
nothing.
won nothing. It's weird. I you know what? It should have won like graphical.
I mean, neither did
integrity.
Assassin's Creed. So
I mean, look, I understand that, but Spider-Man should have, because you know how much actual detail is in the game. Like if you zoom in, you can see the fibers on his suit.
yeah, like it was
No
great.
matter what version of PlayStation you're on, you can see
Puddlegate
the fibers.
2018. Puddlegate. The
so-
Spider-Man puddles. That was funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, that was pretty much
interesting.
the wrap up of Game Awards in general. Like I said before, it was way too long, 4 hours,
Oh yeah, that was 4 hours, and you know, we just went through this list in what, like an hour.
and
or
everyone
something.
was just like, "Give me Smash, because Smash came out yesterday."
Yeah, they kept advertising for Smash on the Game Awards, so you know,
So
I feel
stop
like that, I feel
advertising
like-
for a game that you know people want to play, and they
Yeah, that
clearly
was just
can't.
it was really weird.
Unless you lived
that-
in New Zealand at that time.
It was weird that they would do that, like advertise for a game.
They
and
did the same thing
Game
with
Awards.
Red Dead. We're like, it's out, like pretty much.
That one pissed me off. I thought it was gonna be a PC announcement.
They're
they
probably gonna
actually
release
treated
I
it
mean,
like
they-
an
you know-
actual announcement too.
I mean, you know, they put GTA 5 on PC after a while, so they're probably gonna put Red Dead Redemption 2
Yeah,
on PC.
ages ago.
I mean, yeah, ages ago, but like, you know, Rockstar has learned from the past now that they don't just make it in a console exclusive. They're going to put it on PC because they did it with GTA 5, and it makes them more money. I think the problem is the Rockstar they don't want to port it. They need to make sure that the controls are okay. That's probably what they're doing. But then again, I don't think it takes like several months, like 7 months to do that.
Yeah,
for
I don't know. I
for a
mean,
digital release,
I'll
but
definitely
it's
buy it
fine.
again for PC. I've said this before in previous videos, but it was a good game. I really liked the story. That was one thing that stood out to me. The controllers were super clunky, but other than it was a good game. Good game. I'm glad
I have
it won some
returned.
stuff. Look, Seb, we were just talking about how Knack 3 won Game of the Year.
Knack 3, baby.
But yeah. Other than that, anyone else? Just final thoughts is overall, it just needed to be, like we said, shorter. Please, Jeff.
No more live performances with
Please.
orchestras.
I
No
think those
more.
are unnecessary. As much as I
Those
live
are,
live
like,
performances, I don't think they
also,
add anything to the games.
yeah, and
modes.
music is also a very opinionated subject. So like, I don't think you should have any live
Thought I
performance.
was
That is
watching a
not a
freaking
concert.
Ubisoft concert.
Weird.
Now, if it was Hugh Jackman up there singing the songs for The Greatest Showman, I wouldn't mind.
As he's dressed up as Wolverine.
As
Where-
yes.
Yes.
That
Where's
would've
Watch
been
Dogs
great.
3 exactly?
Never,
never,
ever,
never gonna
ever.
happen. Never
Oh, it's
dropping
coming.
ever again.
It's coming. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, Devin, but it's not.
I just want to point out really quick when Reggie, Sean Layden, and Phil Spencer were up on stage. Like I thought it was funny because I mean it was a nice moment because they're like, yeah, you know, at the end of the day, we're all here for like entertainment. But like a few months ago, Reggie's like, yeah, I don't see Sony or Microsoft as our competitors. I was like, okay, then what are they, Reggie? What are they, Reggie? Anime?
Which is weird because Microsoft is competing with Google, the #1 business on the planet.
No, but
so
they were saying gaming wise.
Yeah, I know, but even gaming wise, it's just weird. It's like they're not honest with themselves. They just make shit up. Like,
Sean,
come on, bro.
Sean Layden just did not want to be there.
He was mad, dude. Okay, like, I
He
hope
just
you're
looked.
gonna put,
He's like, I have better shit to do. He's
you-
like,
you
I
gonna
had to
put
go plan not to go to E3 this year. What am I doing here? We're not doing PSX, so I don't know what Sony's doing in general. But really quick, just want to ask. So what is that? What? Oh my god. What games is everyone playing? Anyone playing anything good, or what are you guys currently playing?
You mean like recently?
Right
Yeah.
now?
Or like,
Yeah, like
or
right
do you
now.
mean like what? Oh,
Like
I'm
as
kinda
in
been
like
a-
what game are you playing? Like not at this moment,
you mean like
but as
what
in playing.
have we been playing for like the last week? or something?
Yes, the most recent games, Jared. Come on.
Shit.
Literally,
Get with the
literally
program.
no. Like, okay, you know what? Last night, because I got finals I'm studying for, you know. Last night I booted up Lego Star Wars, the complete
Yeah.
collection.
Yeah.
That shit was slapping.
I've been on the Skyrim binge right now again for like the umpteenth fucking time.
Such a
You
good
got
game,
some
man.
you got some new mods?
Hell yeah, I got some new mods. You already know what the
Came
fuck.
out, what, like 7 years ago. that game came out.
What's your new mods, my guy?
I downloaded this huge ass quest mod called Rigmore of Cyrodiil.
All right.
Essentially, they kind of put like the Oblivion map in this game. I don't know the extent of extra content besides the main quest, but like I compared the maps and they're literally the fucking same. And pretty much all the locations except for anything DLC wise are in this map.
So like the dungeons are in there too.
I'm pretty sure, yes. I haven't explored them yet, but I'll let you know momentarily.
Get Todd Howard on the phone really quick. What?
Was there any animals in there or anything, or no? Is it just
Yeah. No, it was
So
pretty.
it's like fully populated.
Yeah.
Does it have new quests and shit, or no?
I mean, the Rigmore quests are the new quests. In terms of like just random ass ones, I'm not too sure. I
No,
haven't
I'm just
been paying
talking about just
Interesting.
any quest line in general. So there's
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. That's the whole.
Right.
Yeah.
the
Is
whole
it
shit.
not? Was that part
So-
of the? You know, they were trying to make that Oblivion remastered version.
I
that
have
giant
no
mod. Is
idea.
that part of it? Like, are they actually done or no?
I have no idea. I think these are separate. But
Interesting.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Alright.
So Jared, what games are you currently playing through right now?
I mean, I just started Star Wars, but I'm not really playing that.
Which
I
Star
just
Wars?
playing that. I was just playing that to kill time. It was Lego Star Wars. I was just playing that to
Oh,
kill.
Lego. Okay, I got you.
I was just playing it to kill time though, not like going to.
Well,
start
I know
that.
you've been playing Assassin's Creed for a while.
Yeah, I've been playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They just released a new DLC on the 4th, first episode of their 2 DLCs. Each DLC has 3 episodes. This is episode 1. It's interesting. I haven't started it up yet, but
Mhm.
the game is they're treating it as a live game, so they're pumping out content for the whole year, for full next year, including 2019. So there's not going to be an Assassin's Creed in 2019, and I hope to God that they didn't lie about that because they said there wasn't going to be one in 2018 with Origins, and look what we have here, one in 2018. Although this one is way better than Origins, I'd have to say. So yeah, I mean that's what I was doing. Yeah, it's interesting. What have you been up to?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I've been kind of bouncing back and forth between a few games after I finished Horizon Zero Dawn. Right now kind of playing through some Kingdom Hearts, Birth by Sleep a little bit, and I started Crash Bandicoot a little bit as well. But other than that, not too much. I'm trying to figure out what to start up next. I don't know. Right now, honestly, yeah, those are pretty much the 2 games I'm going through. So
I think I'm gonna start up Kingdom Come Deliverance. I got it on Black Friday sales. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start that because that was one of the games. Was 2017. I was linking this shit to you guys. You guys like, oh,
yeah, no, it looked great.
Yeah, and like because it to a lot of people it like kind of came out of nowhere, right? But like I was like following this shit from the beginning.
Yeah,
it was like first like they're like, yeah, we're gonna make an actual RPG that has no magic or anything that's actually true to history, and I was like, dude, this is my type of game.
Got
like,
you.
This is great.
So, Devin, what are you playing through right now? Or are you just kind of chilling, waiting for new stuff to come out?
Lemon Smash.
Lemon Smash. How is it? You having fun?
Oh yeah.
How many characters do you have unlocked?
Well, only a couple. There's a lot.
How does unlocking work in this one?
It's I was watching people do it yesterday. It's like on a timer, pretty much. Like every 10 minutes, you can like unlock a new character.
Oh, so is it like Star Wars Battlefront 2? Please say no.
I really don't. I mean, from what I've seen. But there's like easier ways to like kind of get around it. So I think once you unlock a fighter, and then you can like once you like exit out of the game, like that timer like resets, and you can go back and there's like multiple ways to like unlock certain people. It's really weird, but
is it good?
Yeah, from what I've been hearing, I've been watching people playing on Twitch.
Okay, because I just want to make sure that like these
it's
companies
great.
don't repeat what Battlefront did, where it was like, oh, you need to play like for 80 hours until you can unlock another character.
No, Smash.
That was
never been
weird.
Like that, no.
I just hope it never gets like that.
If you do it like the super quick, fast way, it takes about, from what my buddy at work said, like 2 hours. So
oh yeah,
that's like 70 characters because it starts with the original roster and it grows from there.
Oh, it's only 7 characters. In
70 characters.
Okay,
like
70
all together.
So how many are there to unlock though? Like initially.
Well,
That means there's like 63. There's 70 characters.
Yeah, 63 to unlock. Yeah.
Really? So you start with 7?
8.
Yeah, the original 7. Or
yeah,
8.
original 7, yeah, or something.
It's like Kirby, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Samus, Fox, Pikachu, Mario.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of Smash, so I don't really like know any of this shit.
Oh, it's
so
great.
yeah,
No,
it's a wrap for all.
That's a hefty amount of time then to spend unlocking all those characters.
I'm very bad.
Sorry.
It's already
Still
a
playing
wrap.
I never even owned the game until now. Any Smash game.
Well, I know with World of Light you actually played as Kirby. He's the only one who survived the Smash Thanos attack snap thing.
Dude, there's theories about like Kirby being a villain and all sorts of things. Like he's actually not good. He's supposed to be like the world eater or something. It's hilarious.
Well, he has the potential of doing it.
Yeah, the theories.
Yeah, so I think that's about does it. Does anyone else want to say something before we wrap up here?
Where's Matt at?
Not really.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. But just want to say thank you all for coming in, and thank you to the listeners at home listening to our podcast about our thoughts and opinions of the Game Awards. And make sure to like this video if tell us what you're very excited about hearing announcement wise, or what games won certain categories in the comment section down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. If you do enjoy
and fuck Gearbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
If they don't give us a Borderlands 3,
yeah.
Well, they aren't, so fuck Gearbox.
We don't know.
So anyway, thank you all for coming on, and we will see you guys in the next one.
My shiny teeth that twinkle just like the stars in space. My shiny teeth that sparkle, adding beauty to my face. My shiny teeth that glisten just like a Christmas tree. You know they walk a mile just to see me smile. Woo! Shiny teeth and me. Yes, they're all so perfect.